A 6.0 magnitude earthquake strikes the Philippines, strong shaking across regions. United Airlines jet hits a truck during landing in Newark. Investigation underway. Suspected hantavirus outbreak on cruise ship. 3 people dead. Severe supercell storm hits Turkey with tornado and hail. The casualties reported. Mass shooting at a party in Texas. 2 dead, 10 injured. These and other major stories coming up next.
A strong earthquake has struck the Philippines. The magnitude 6.0 quake hit the province of Eastern Samar earlier today. According to seismological agencies, the epicenter was located near the town of San Julian. Reports indicate the depth was between 30 and 60 kilometers, making the shaking widely felt across the region. The tremors were experienced in eastern Visayas and parts of the Bicol region. Residents say buildings shook, objects fell, and people rushed outside in panic. Videos circulating online show people evacuating homes and offices as the ground moved. According to local authorities, no fatalities have been reported at this time. Information on damage remains limited as inspections of infrastructure are ongoing. Officials warn that aftershocks are possible. The situation remains under monitoring and investigations are ongoing. Meanwhile, a powerful supercell storm has hit Turkey. Severe weather impacted multiple regions, including Gaziantep, Viranşehir, and Birecik. According to local authorities, the storm brought a combination of tornado activity, heavy rainfall, strong winds, and large hail. Reports indicate hailstones reached the size of walnuts, damaging vehicles, rooftops, and crops. Videos circulating online show streets turning into rivers, trees uprooted, and buildings partially damaged. Emergency crews responded across affected areas. Authorities say at least 1 person has died. Around 40 others were injured, though the exact number is still being utочняется. Weather agencies have issued a yellow alert across 44 cities, including Istanbul, warning of continued hot or severe conditions. Officials say the situation remains under monitoring as unstable weather continues across the region. In the United States, authorities are investigating a serious aviation incident during landing. The incident happened on May 3rd at Newark Liberty International Airport. The aircraft, operated by United Airlines, was flight UA-169 arriving from Venice. According to officials, the Boeing 767 clipped a light pole along the New Jersey Turnpike during its final approach and also struck a delivery truck. Reports indicate the truck driver sustained minor injuries and received medical assistance. There were 221 passengers and crew members on board. Despite the incident, the aircraft landed safely, and no serious injuries were reported among those on the plane. Videos of the moment have appeared online, showing how close the aircraft came to the roadway. The footage quickly went viral. Authorities say the plane sustained damage to its fuselage. The incident is now under investigation by the Federal Aviation Administration. The situation remains under review. In Hong Kong, authorities are investigating a fatal fall from a high-rise building. The incident occurred in the district of Wan Chai earlier today. According to officials, a woman fell from a residential building and died at the scene from her injuries. Reports indicate that another woman on the ground was also injured during the incident. She received medical assistance and was taken to a hospital. Emergency crews responded quickly. The area was cordoned off as police began their investigation. Videos from the scene show emergency services working at the location. Authorities say the circumstances remain unclear. The situation remains under investigation. Meanwhile, a suspected outbreak of a rare virus is being investigated on a cruise ship in the Atlantic. The incident involves the expedition vessel MV Hondius, which was sailing near Cape Verde. According to officials, several passengers developed symptoms consistent with hantavirus, a rare infection typically transmitted through contact with rodents. Reports indicate that 3 people have died. Several others were hospitalized, and the total number of cases remains under investigation. Emergency protocols were activated on board. Authorities delayed evacuation procedures to assess the situation and prevent potential spread. Health officials, including the World Health Organization, say the risk to the general public is considered low. Investigators are now working to determine how the infection may have spread on the vessel. The situation remains under investigation. In Moscow, authorities are investigating a boating incident involving children. The incident occurred on May 3rd on the Moskva River near Krasnogorsk. According to preliminary reports, a small recreational boat carrying 10 people, including 7 children, capsized during a sharp maneuver. The vessel was reportedly overloaded with a capacity of around 4 people. All passengers fell into the water. Witnesses say people were quickly pulled out by rescuers and nearby individuals. Authorities report that no one drowned. However, 5 children were hospitalized with hypothermia and shock. It is also reported that none of the passengers were wearing life jackets at the time of the incident. Emergency crews responded to the scene. Videos circulating online show the overturned boat and rescue efforts. A criminal case has been opened over possible safety violations. The situation remains under investigation. In Tomsk Oblast, emergency crews responded to a major fire in a rural area. The incident occurred in the village of Novolinka, where a fast-moving blaze spread through residential buildings. According to local authorities, at least 16 houses were destroyed by the fire. The flames spread rapidly, fueled by weather conditions and the proximity of wooden structures. Emergency crews responded to the scene and worked to contain the fire. Videos circulating online show large flames and thick smoke rising above the village. Reports indicate there are no confirmed fatalities at this time. Information about possible injuries remains limited. Regional officials, including the governor, arrived at the scene to assess the damage and coordinate response efforts. Authorities say the cause of the fire is under investigation. The situation remains under control, and information is being updated. In Kaliningrad, authorities are investigating a tragic incident involving multiple deaths. According to preliminary reports, the bodies of 2 women and a young child were found early in the morning beneath a residential building. Officials say the child, approximately 3 years old, was discovered at the scene along with the women, aged 43 and 73. Witnesses report that the child may have been thrown from a height, after which the 2 women fell from the building. Emergency crews responded to the scene, and the area was cordoned off. Reports indicate a note was found at the location. According to preliminary information, it may reference financial hardship within the family. There are also unconfirmed reports that the women may have had mental health issues. Authorities have not officially confirmed this. Investigators are working at the scene. Forensic examinations have been ordered. The circumstances remain under investigation. In Thailand, authorities are investigating a fatal workplace incident during a public event. The incident occurred at a festival where a worker was performing maintenance on lighting equipment. According to preliminary reports, the man climbed a structure without protective gear and without disconnecting the power supply. He was electrocuted while working at height. Witnesses say the victim remained suspended on the structure after the shock. Videos circulating online show bystanders attempting to rescue him using improvised means, including plastic chairs and traffic cones. Emergency crews responded to the scene. The man later fell and was pronounced dead from his injuries. Authorities say the case is being investigated as a possible safety violation. The situation remains under investigation. In Krasnodar, authorities are investigating the murder of an 11-year-old girl. The child went missing on April 24th in the poselok Strelka after leaving her home in the evening and failing to return. Search efforts continued for several days before her body was discovered near a local body of water. According to investigators, a 31-year-old local resident is suspected in the case. Reports indicate he approached the child on the street and forced her into his vehicle. Authorities say the suspect allegedly strangled the girl during the drive and later attempted to hide the body. The man has been detained. During questioning, he reportedly confessed. Emergency and investigative teams worked at the scene. A criminal case has been opened on charges of murder. The circumstances remain under investigation. In Texas, authorities are investigating a mass shooting at a party. The incident occurred late on the night of May 3rd into May 4th. According to local reports, an argument broke out during a gathering, after which guests were told to leave. Authorities say that shortly after, gunfire erupted. Reports indicate multiple shooters may have been involved, though this has not been officially confirmed. At least 2 people were killed. Around 10 others were injured, some with serious wounds. Emergency crews responded to the scene, and victims were transported to nearby hospitals. Videos circulating online capture the sound of gunfire and people running in panic. Police have launched an investigation. Suspects have not yet been officially identified. The situation remains under investigation, and officials say more details are expected. In Moscow, authorities reported a major drug seizure. According to law enforcement, around 30 kilograms of marijuana were discovered inside a garage. Officials estimate the street value of the seized drugs at approximately 45 million rubles. Reports indicate the garage was linked to a man who had been on a federal wanted list for several years. The suspect has been detained. Videos released by authorities show packages of the seized substance. A criminal case has been opened on charges related to illegal drug trafficking. Investigators are now working to determine the full scope of the operation and possible accomplices. The situation remains under investigation. In Khabarovsk, a child has died in a residential fire. The incident occurred in the village of Nizhny Kolby, where a private home caught fire. According to local authorities, a 13-year-old boy was inside the house at the time. He was alone, as his mother had stepped out. Emergency crews responded to the scene and extinguished the fire. The boy's body was later found inside the burned structure. Preliminary reports indicate the fire may have been caused by faulty electrical wiring. Videos from the scene show the destroyed home and firefighters working in the area. Authorities have launched an investigation. The situation remains under review. And finally, a lighter story from Virginia. Authorities responded to an unusual incident at a local liquor store where a raccoon reportedly broke inside and caused damage. According to reports, the animal knocked over bottles and consumed alcohol from the store shelves. Witnesses say the raccoon later appeared disoriented and disappeared inside the building. It was eventually found in a restroom, asleep between a toilet and a trash bin. Police and animal control officers responded to the scene. The raccoon was safely removed and taken to a local wildlife facility. Officials say the animal was not seriously harmed. The incident quickly went viral online, becoming one of the most unusual stories circulating in recent days. That's all for now. Stay informed. That's all for now. Stay with us for the latest updates as more information becomes available.